I bet they're sick of us.
I bet they are.
I bet they are.
On today's show, Greg, we are talking about 5 bikes you always wanted when you were a kid.
I probably had them, Jason.
Probably.
I must say, Jason, these are coming thick and fast, these little bite-sized episodes, aren't they?
They are, aren't they? Bit more shareable, bit more YouTube friendly. 5 bikes you always wanted when you were a kid, Greg. First one.
It's good, isn't it?
First one. The Raleigh Grifter. Now, I must say, all of the bikes on this list are rally bikes, but they just made the best bikes.
Are they for boys as well, Jason?
Yes.
It's a bit sexist, isn't it, Jason?
It is, yeah, but they're bikes that you and I wanted. You would, unless you wanted a My Little Pony bike when you were a kid, did you?
No.
The Grifter, Greg, do you remember it?
No.
Weighed an absolute ton. You could not do wheelies on this bike.
It looks heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was a proper sturdy bike, the Grifter.
What was so appealing about this then?
It just was great. And it had
Brilliant.
It had this seat that was like moulded foam, so it was like really comfy seat. Mudguards were fantastic.
Really? They don't do much, do they?
No, but they were great at the time. We loved them. And it was just a sturdy rally bike that we all liked. And I think it was a parent's favourite because it withstood a lot of...
Was it cheap?
Stick. No, I don't think any of these were cheap. I haven't actually researched the prices, but maybe I could do that for another episode, Greg. But that's the Raleigh Grifter.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't remember that one.
Did you have one? Did you have these bikes overseas in America and Canada and Australia and Hawaii and all of those places? Now, what someone's going to say, Hawaii is part of America. Yes, we know that. It's been pointed out.
We know that. Our geography is tremendous.
Next, Greg, the Raleigh Racer.
Right, now, I have a problem with these bikes.
Why?
Because I think they are violently dangerous.
They were the most uncomfortable bike ever.
Uncomfortable. You can't just get on and go down the shops in it. You know, it's not let's go down the park and have it. This, for some reason, was popular and I have no idea why.
Because we all thought we could go super fast on it.
Yes, but it was so uncomfortable. I mean, the only cool thing is the way you lean and you put your hands in them thing. But I just, to this day, I don't know why anybody had one. No, I mean, who wasn't racing?
We all did.
Well, no. Well, I had a brand new one, obviously, 3 times.
Of course you did, Greg. The seat, or saddle, as we used to call it in those
Saddle.
days, was very uncomfortable, wasn't it?
The whole bike was a joke to me.
Do you remember you used to be able to get a saddlebag went on the back?
I've had a few saddlebags in my time.
Remember the Yellow Pages advert? Look at the saddle. Remember when he couldn't get the bike he wanted? And
oh yeah, I do remember that one.
Let's see if I can find it.
Let's watch it now.
Hello, Richard. You're not still on about this bike, are you? I remember when bikes were bikes. Proper mudguards and a cover for the chain. Look at that saddle. They're like sitting on a razor blade. Maybe next year, eh?
Yeah.
How'd you get on, love?
I think I found one.
Great.
Ropers, says he'll keep it till weekend.
You better give us the address then.
Good old Yellow Pages. We're not just there for the nasty things in life, like a leaky roof. We can help with the nice things, too.
All right about that saddle, though.
Next. Oh, this was my dream bike, Greg. The Raleigh Burner. I've got to tell you that I
genuinely had this.
Gosh, you did, Greg.
Yeah, I had it.
I wanted it. I actually had several parts from a Raleigh Burner.
Oh.
Because we used to make our own bikes. We'd get parts from here, there and everywhere. From friends, from the skip, from the side of the road. And we would make our own bikes up. And I once had a BMX that had a couple of Raleigh Burner parts. And that's as close as I ever got.
Well, if it's any consolation, Jason, I never quite understood
Consolation Jason?
Yeah, Consolation Jason. That's a new episode. I never understood the big thing about it because it was really uncomfortable.
Because you had one, that's why.
No, it was so uncomfortable. This was solid. Just it was
the saddle.
Yeah, saddle. No, it was brilliant. It was a great bike because it looked
amazing.
It looked and it was great. So my favourite bit of all of that bike was always the handles.
Yeah.
The little grips.
I have looked at purchasing one, but they go for around about £600 on eBay now.
Mine was white with blue.
Oh, no good.
No, it had the white spokes and the white
Yeah,
pants.
I remember, but they were the colours that I wanted. Correct.
So you'd have turned it down if someone had bought you the white one?
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll add the other one as well then, Jason.
Now, Greg, are you ready for this, right? I've got 2 more on the list, and I debated which way round to put them.
Right.
The one had to go at number 1 because it's iconic. But this one, Greg, loads of people are going to go, oh my God, I remember that. Are you ready for this? The Raleigh Vector, Greg.
It's not a bike, is it?
That is essentially a Raleigh Burner.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But with all these computers on it.
What was all the computers? I mean,
I think there was a clock, an FM radio.
I'm going to shock you here. I never had this.
Blimey.
But I don't know. I don't remember wanting it.
Look at that saddle.
It's comfortable, isn't it? So what was on it? What was on it again?
I think there was a clock, a radio, and some noisy things. I don't really know. I never had one. I remember longing for a Raleigh Vector. I'm surprised you didn't long for it because it's a bit Knight Rider-ish, isn't it?
Yeah, but there was another
Street
one.
Hawkish.
There was another one that was similar.
The Wildcat, which was the younger kids' version of that.
Well, that's the one I would have wanted because it was black and it was a bit more Knight Rider-y. But that doesn't look like Knight Rider to me. To be honest, it looks ridiculous.
It does now, but at the time, oh man. I remember one kid having one, and he was like the envy of everyone.
Yeah, no, I was happy with my Raleigh Burner.
Number 1, Greg, on the list. I've had to put this at number 1 because it kind of spanned across decades, and it was just a classic that we all wanted to own. And I did actually have one of these.
I think I know what's coming. Yeah, has it got a big seat at the back by any chance?
There you go.
The Chopper.
The Raleigh Chopper.
Yeah, I had one of them.
And on that band there was some red writing that said, "This bicycle is only made for one person." But we never listened to that, did we? It was the best backy bike in the world.
Backies? Yeah, do you want a backy?
It's backy.
That's a smoking phrase now.
Yeah, but a backy...
Just say no. Just say no, kids.
A backy used to be when somebody got on the back of your seat and you just share the bike.
Oh, the Raleigh Chopper.
It used to fall off when you tried to change gear.
Why isn't this still going?
It is. They brought it back a few years ago.
Yeah, but they only brought it back as a retro thing,
Yeah.
didn't they? Why haven't they brought it back for kids now?
Don't know. Because it's
I mean,
dangerous to change gear.
To be fair, it was hard work to ride this bike, though, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
never. It was, I mean, it was as comfortable as it looked as a bike.
It had suspension on the seat and everything.
It's because this was small. Made it hard work, didn't it?
Yeah. But, I mean, I had one. I had a Chopper and loved it.
I have to say, of all the bikes you put on there, the one I really wanted isn't on there. And it's that
The one you wanted.
the one we just said.
The Wildcat.
That's the one, the Knight Rider one.
Well, it was the Vector, wasn't it? Essentially. But it was black.
Here's the one I'm thinking of. The little square box was in the middle and it had red.
I don't know what you're talking about, Greg.
Do you want to pause for a minute?
So, Greg, you were right. The Wildcat did have a larger version as well, but there was a smaller version that I had stuck in my head for some reason. Would you like to see a picture of it?
Can you move your chopper?
There it is. Oh, Wildcat.
It was this little
There's
thing
the thing in
here.
the middle.
It was
We
this.
just had a quick look on YouTube and
not
it makes
good.
some horrendous noises.
It's really not good at all. But that for me, that would be number 1. On this entire list, that would be number 1. Because that looked like, a little bit like, Street Hawk. It did, didn't it?
There you go.
That's my number 1, right there.
That's your 5. I'm alright. I'm
alright.
okay, yeah. That's your 5 bikes that you always wanted, Greg.
Well, it's 6 really, isn't it?
Well, yeah.